time, and this was pretty traumatic experience for us as well. But let me read what she has to say. It says, "Hello everyone, I'm sorry I can't be with all of you today, damn COVID, but please know I'm with you in spirit. I do want to thank all of you for showing up and participating in this event. I know maybe it felt easy or simply the right thing to do, or maybe your best friend talked you into it and you're not feeling that heroic, but trust me when I say you being here today, the power of being that one will definitely ripple out and maybe, just maybe, give someone the hope they need to carry on. Hope is why my journey started. We lost our son Luke to suicide at 17 years old. 17. I had a hard time talking about it when it first happened because, well, it's suicide, and at the time I didn't know anyone who had died by suicide before, and I had so many negative connotations about it. I was uncomfortable associating what had happened to my beautiful boy with that action. But here's the thing. Suicide is one tricky bugger. I would never in a million years have thought that suicide would happen to Luke. Luke was this larger-than-life kid. You know, the one, that kid telling a story about something crazy that happened at a party over the weekend, sitting in the cafeteria surrounded by a huge crowd of people. That was Luke. That kid picked up random friends in the hallway, literally, and threw them over his shoulder just for fun. That was my boy. But it turns out Luke, like many young adults, was much more complicated on the inside than when he showed to the outside world. And it was in April of 2015 that we found out Luke had left this world, and mine was to forever be changed. But in the aftermath of losing Luke, in the desire to make another family's journey just a little easier, Hope Lives Here was born. Hope Lives Here is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to heal hearts and build hope for adults missing someone they love. We lead support groups, create relationships between our clients and our angel volunteers, and provide resources, all with the goal of moving forward through grief and making each day just a little bit lighter. The American Foundation for Suicide Prevention is also working to bring hope to those in need. They too give support to grief supporters, advocate for mental health as a priority, and keep the conversation going about suicide and suicide prevention. It is wonderful to know all the money raised by you today will go toward helping the AFSP do the hard work in saving lives. And we all just, with a little bit of hope, let me start that again. And we all just want a little hope, don't we? Especially these days. Luke's life came to a tragic end because he had lost his hope. So maybe you could help me with my mission to lift one another up and be the hope. Tell the people around you how important they are every day. Ask people how they're doing and really care about the answer. Be kind to one another, especially with your words. Love on one another, because what I know is that that is the only together we can make a change. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. All right, and the second speaker we have today is Riley Soboleski, one of our students here at Sutton High School. Thank you, Riley.
First, I just want to say thank you to everyone who was able to attend today. I'm thrilled so many people want to support such a great cause. Most of you are here because you know someone with a personal experience or you have your own personal struggle, but no matter why you're here, why this is important to you, just know how big of a difference one person can make. As someone with a personal battle for a lot of my life, I'm proud of the community for coming together. It means a lot to me. I have had many friends and family who have struggled with thoughts of suicide who are scared to reach out and ask for help. I think it is important to show people that help is available and someone will always care. For the majority of my struggle personally, I never wanted to ask for help. I was scared of people not understanding or not caring. Eventually, I realized that it is okay to ask for help and no one should struggle or feel alone. My overall point is that everyone should know their feelings are valid and you deserve the support you need. So if anyone you know is struggling, evidence shows that providing support services, talking about suicide, and following up with loved ones are all actions we can take to help. It's hard to convince people how beautiful life actually is. We can't control how someone else feels or thinks, but we can show up, we can choose to care, and we can keep doing these things. We can remember and remind each other that during the good, the bad, and the in-between, there's always something worth living for.
All right, and then to finish things up, we have Michelle, who is here from the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, is going to speak for us.
Thank you so much. Thanks everyone so much for being here. I want to give Christina a huge round of applause because she is incredible and it's so great to finally be in person. Obviously, you have heard after 2 years of us meeting virtually and finally getting a chance to meet in person, which is great, and see all of you. So I'm sorry my back is to you. But thank you so much. As she mentioned, I'm Michelle Lee. I'm the Associate Area Director for the Massachusetts chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. If you have any questions about the work that we do, if you're looking to get involved or looking for support, please feel free to grab me today at some point. I'll be here all morning, and I'm happy to share any resources. And I also hope that you know and understand that the work that we do, advocacy, research, survivor support, prevention education would not be possible without all of you and the awareness that you're raising, the funds that you're raising. So truly, thank you so much, and give yourselves a round of applause because this is an incredibly important cause, and it means so much. So just a couple things. Just remember to stay hydrated today. This is the hottest walk I've ever had. Congratulations on breaking that record. And so just make sure you have water. The loop is 1 mile. You're welcome to do that once, twice, or 3 times. Just monitor yourself and what you're comfortable with. There also will not be an official closing ceremony, so come in here, grab some water, and get your food. So without further ado, I'm just going to go through our honor beads. I know most of you have them on, but just go through them and the importance of our connections to the cause. So each of us has our own stories and our own reasons for being here today. As we gather, we remember those reasons and we share a symbol to keep them in our sight and in our hearts. Our honor beads pay tribute to a loved one lost, a personal struggle, or a victory. They come in many colors representing the diversity of our community's connections to this cause. Red represents the loss of a spouse or a partner. Orange, the loss of a sibling. Gold, the loss of a parent. White, the loss of a child. Silver represents the loss of a military or first responder. Purple, the loss of a friend or a relative. Teal, in support of someone who struggles. A green, personal struggle or an attempt, and a round of applause for everyone wearing green today. Thank you so much for being here. And everyone wearing blue in support of the cause. These represent our dedication, our commitment, and our strength as a community. We are united in our goal and determined to bring suicide prevention out of the darkness and to save lives. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, the route is marked with cones, and we are basically going to go out the front door and head to the right, and it loops around the parking lot, into the back parking lot, down through Friendly Way, through the elementary playground, and back up around the front of the school. And like we said, you are free to do 1 loop, 2 loops, 3 loops, but please be careful about the weather.
How it's supposed to feel.